Hey guys, welcome to Flicks with Alex. Today we're going to do not one, not two, not three, but four different things all in one go, mostly because I'm planning to go see I Know What You Did Last Summer in a couple of days. So to kind of prepare myself, I went ahead and went through everything prior to it, so that way I can be prepared. Yeah, but anyways, starting with I Know What You Did Last Summer, the first one, the original, the ever charming one with the hook that started it all right? So I thought this one was a pretty, I see where the appeal came from. Inspired a lot of stories from it, or I guess it was inspired by stories too. And then also how it really just adds to the whole thriller slasher genre. The story sets up, I thought it was really interesting because the story begins in such a way that, like, if you didn't know it was a horror movie, you would be very surprised at the sudden change of what happens. It was a good movie, and I appreciate it for what it was. A lot of great misdirects from it, a lot of great things also that came from it. And when I say misdirects, I mean, like, you're thinking it's one person, but it's actually this other person, or you think it's this other person, but it's actually this other person. So it's like, it does a good job of that. Then, of course, you have Freddie Prinze Jr. in there, as well as Sarah Michelle Gellar. Great, love them as a couple. Then you have, of course, Jennifer Love Hewitt, the lead actress, and Ryan Phillip. Everyone did a great job portraying their characters in a way that, you see the spiral from the distrust out of holding these secrets for so long, right? I thought it was a pretty fun movie. Not my favorite movie in the world, but I think because of possibly just where it sits, I guess, in the era of slashers, I'd give it a 4 out of 4 out of 5. So pretty solid, right? The second one is called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. This was not really needed. It's a direct sequel to the first one. It takes place in the Bahamas, and it was a thing that happened. I mean, there was a cool Jack Black cameo. A lot of screaming. Just a lot of screaming. There's only so much screaming I can take from Jennifer Love Hewitt. And also the dialogue was a little funky, so honestly, sorry. I'd give it a 2 out of 5. 3. Okay, so the TV show it's called I Know What You Did Last Summer. It came out in 2021. I thought it was interesting. At first, it took me a minute to actually get into it. I think I appreciated it more because it being a TV show allowed for the characters to develop much better, and, like, you can kind of understand a lot of their motives and intents as human beings, and also victims of what was happening and what is happening. Fair warning, it is rated adults. There's a lot of mature content and images that happen. So be forewarned, if you plan on watching that, don't watch it around your kids. Like I said, it shares, like, the same premise of, like, an incident happens and then a year later more incidents happens. I thought the cast did a pretty good job. You had about pretty much like 6 main characters. You had Madison Eisman, who plays 2 characters, Allison and Lennon. Brianne Ju, who is Margot, Zeke Goodman, who's Dylan, Ashley Moore, who plays Riley, and Sebastian Omaruso, who plays Johnny. Those are the 6 characters who are experiencing all of these tragic events. Then you have the sheriff, Riona Renee, who plays Lila, and then Bill Heck, who plays Bruce, which is the twins' father. I thought the characters were very likable. Some of them were, and then there are some very unlikable characters. I thought they did a great job with more of the misdirection that I had mentioned with the first movie. That was also one of the struggling points for it too, is I think there was just too many storylines going on. But at the end, it kind of wraps up in a way that it's just, the loose ends are more or less taken care of. It's only one season, it got canceled, and it ends in a way that begs for more content, but also, like, you're kind of fine without it. Obviously the production is better otherwise, and the kills were very, very unique, compared to just being killed and hung by a hook. Give it a 4. So what do you guys think about all of them, the first 3 movies and the TV shows? Are you guys gonna watch them, see them, or do anything before the new one comes out in tomorrow or today? But anyways, let me know. See you after the show.